Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. Time to build away those Sunday scaries. We
Hey,
are
Jody.
feeling awesome. Hi, Annabelle. I love you. I missed you.
It's been a week.
It's been a whole week.
Is
Like,
that me
what the
that
heck?
beats?
No, that was my phone, my messages, but I didn't realize it was going to pop up on my computer too. I've got all the Apple devices going right now.
Oh,
So
wow.
I've got my computer, I've got my iPad, and I've got my phone.
Whoa. And I love the
And
new background. It looks gorgeous. It
it's
makes us pop, I find.
beautiful. It does.
Oh,
So
nice.
I have I downloaded all of the backgrounds that were available on lego.com, free rewards. It's 0
Yep.
points. And I have them rotating on my computer every 5 minutes. So there's one with Churro, the grumpy cat, that says,
Oh,
and he's pushing off something, and it says, nothing can't be fixed with a few more treats.
yeah. You know what? That's exactly how I live my life.
So true. All right. I'm going to make sure we
So
are live on the Instagram.
I love that. Oh my God, this is so fun.
This is so
Jody, I
fun.
finally have the. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I don't know if you can see it. The ass a lot. Oh, I just said ass. Sorry. The
Axolotl.
oh, yeah. Yes. They're so
The
cute.
axolotl.
It's not very Canadian friendly. A lot of S's.
It's fine.
Ah,
Okay. I put the stream key here. Go live. Copy and paste the stream key into your streaming software. I already did that.
well,
But
thank goodness you're there.
I'll do it again because it worked last time, and that was kind of nice. Especially once I realized it was working and I started responding to the chat.
So, for me, I can't read the chat. I will get better at one point. At least I'm live now and I'm perfectly structured. So if you can read the comments, if there is any comments, I would love that. Yeah.
I will absolutely.
So
Okay.
I was thinking of something.
Well, let me.
For my mom in
Sorry.
June. So I've been buying a lot of these ones, okay? So because I'm rebuilding like a big grocery store
Yeah.
and I wanted the parts and it was just easier to buy this and then I would get the points for Lego and all that stuff. So I have like over 24, a lot of them. But the little minifigures, I have a lot of male and female, whatever, one missing an arm and all that stuff. I was thinking, you know how I connect with the people on the Saturday and Sunday at a conference and stuff like that? If there's a kid, they'll have a choice of,
Oh.
yeah, because I don't really, usually I give them away to friends and like kids and whatever. So I have enough for my whole grocery store, but the extra ones I've been keeping and it comes with a little dog. So I think I'm going to hand those out because I'm not using them.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that idea.
So we'll
Oh.
see if I'm sure there'll be one kid that goes, I'm into Star Wars.
So yesterday was Star Wars Day at work. We did a whole weekend.
Yeah.
And I walked in and I'm like, right away, the boss was like, okay, I am going to figure out how to shut off these messages from dinging. Sorry. The boss was there and he's like, oh, the expert. And I'm like, yeah, my go-to line today is ask Elliot. And Elliot is dressed up as a senator. He
Okay.
was a senator. He had like the whole outfit, everything. Like,
Whoa.
so, but I walked up to him. I go, are you a Star Wars? He's like, Cody, I'm a Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
I had
That's funny.
no idea. Like, people would ask me, and they were so kind about it because I'm like, I just work here. Like, I don't know anything about anything except I did know that we had a Boba Fett.
Okay.
Boba Fett
Yeah. Boba Fett.
for
Yep.
$1,250.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was,
That's
and it wasn't in pristine condition, I guess, because one of the customers came in and said, I already talked to Daniel about it. He said there's a slight crack on it,
yeah.
but with that crack, it was $1,250.
Oh, wow.
I don't
Wow.
know if
Wow. 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 Wow.
I feel like I would have seen it in a message if we sold it because I haven't, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, and then we had notes all over our till that said lock Boba up at the end of the
Yeah.
day because He's been living in the safe. So we're like, we're going to go put him back in the safe at night.
Lock him up.
Lock him up. But yeah, it
Oh
was
my
an interesting day. We had a lot of people who went to every single Bricks and Minifigs in Minnesota yesterday, or like all the ones in the city's
Oh,
area,
okay. Yeah.
because every store was doing something a little different. Some had discounts. We were giving away a brick saber.
Nice.
Yeah, we have been hiding all of our hiding
Yeah.
all of our Lego, any Star Wars Lego that we had in
That
the
makes
back.
sense for the big event. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so then we had tons of sets that were out. So there was just a lot of like people staring at them.
But you know what? Give yourself a credit because you know a lot more than you think you do. I'm
I do.
really sure. I know that you're surrounded by, Star Wars geek and whatever, but I think you know a lot. You absorb a lot, and your teacher, the kids talk to you about stuff, all of our friends and stuff. So I know that you would look confident and say, like, Boba Fett, there you go. I would have
He's
priced it
right
at
here.
1,300.
13. He's right here. If I hadn't, they hadn't put him in a special case, I probably would have sold him for $5 if someone had asked me. But
I would have done that too. Oh, there's a
I don't.
scratch. I'll give it to you for free.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, so we must be selling that one at a deal. But I did know there was a couple times that, because like our Star Wars cases, it's
That's fun.
beautiful. Like Daniel takes such good care of it. And we had so many minifigs. So sometimes when people come to me, they'll be like, I want a this, a this, and this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to need you to point exactly to where it is. And I'm going to pull the plate out and then you're going to show me. But there was
Yeah,
a couple. I knew where Chewie was. I knew where Luke was.
of
I knew where
course.
Han
Yeah.
Solo was. So like I knew
Yeah.
my things.
I know you know. That's the thing. I know you know. Also, it's funny the way you describe it. Like you're taking out the box. It's almost like a jewelry. Would you like this ring, this
Feels like
engagement
that.
ring?
Yes. Yeah, I take a picture for it. It 100% feels like that because a lot of times when they're like pointing through the glass, I'll just like pull the whole plate out and then like, okay, which one are you looking at? Because sometimes it'll be and I could be wrong. It looks like the same figure, but they're very particular.
Especially I've got Han Solo. I have a multiple of them. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. And the stormtroopers or whatever, and the
Mhm.
clone troopers and yeah. Melissa's here. She says she knows about
Hey,
15%
Melissa.
of the Star Wars. And Color Me Happy Bricks. Oh, I haven't seen Color Me Happy Bricks in a while. Yay, welcome. Welcome to the
I'm a
party.
big Star Wars fan, but I just don't know all the terminology and stuff like that. Like I really love the movies. I've watched them several times. All my boyfriend previous to my husband, you had to know Star Wars. But I can't say I love it. I've got a collection. However, I think if it had started with Star Trek, I would have gone Star Trek instead of Star Wars for me.
Yeah.
Like I had more of an affinity towards, yeah.
See, I feel that way about Marvel. Like I like Marvel. I enjoy every movie, but I can't track all the storylines and how this connects to that. And like,
yeah, me too.
When I watch it, I enjoy it. That's all I know. Like, so when people are like, oh yeah, but did you see that so-and-so was there and this was this cameo leading to this storyline? I'm like,
yeah, I'm out.
I didn't see any of that.
That's why I like doing those today's Lego part when we did the Spider-Man and all that stuff. Then I could learn, oh, this one died, Spider-Man, but then he got reincarnated and all that. So I was like, oh, I'm learning at the same time from a minifigure.
And I'll forget it 10 minutes later.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, so fun. So I was telling you, Melissa says hot take, Star Trek is greater than Star Wars.
I think so too.
Okay.
It's a big debate.
My dad watched it a little bit. We were never a Star Wars or Star Trek family, but I know Star Trek was on some Sundays in our house. Like, okay, that's all I remember of it. But
I mean, you had the tool from the doctor that would come down on Earth, and I'm talking about the originals, and he would have this tool and go, and then that's what we need doctors to have, now. Like it's just like, hey, what's wrong with Jody? He ingested a brick. Being transported, I could be transported to Chicago, to Utah directly. That'd be perfect. No customs.
No customs, and just go see all of our friends and what they're doing. And When
No
people
ice.
are not feeling well, we can go take care of them.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. So what are you building today? Did I?
So, I was gonna not build this little beauty, but I'm doing it right now just because I
Oh,
wanted to
that's
see
right.
the axolotl. And then I've got the Lotso, and I'll open it after.
So, oh
Yeah,
my goodness, I'm building
he's cute.
the
Oh,
kitty.
I love this.
That's a
I
heavy ass
really like.
box.
Yeah, I really like that one. Very cute.
We saw, what did we have in the store yesterday? We had the Toy Story bookends, so the Slinky
Oh,
Dog,
nice.
and it
Yeah.
comes with a minifigure scale Slinky Dog.
Oh,
Like it's a new mold.
it's on my
The
wish list.
they're true bookends, like you can put other books in them.
Do people read books anymore?
I occasionally,
I could
although
put my phone maybe because it's an Audible, so
I
then I
have
could
Lego
just
books,
yeah, we have Lego books.
a lot of Lego books.
Actually, I say that, and I like having a book. I always have a book on
Yeah,
hand, so I'm
I'm
just wrong.
much more an audio book person.
Mhm.
Okay,
So,
sorry, loud for a
what's your
second.
take on this? Because I've been doing Audible as well since the last few years now. Is this, do you say you listen to it or you read the book? Like a lot of people say, oh, you're not really reading it. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing then. I'm listening to it, I guess.
I say listening, but it's 100% the same thing as reading a book. And I will die on the sword for this because you're still doing all the same things. You're just not physically reading it,
Mhm.
like the words, but you're still listening to the story. The story's making a movie in your mind. Like you're
Yeah,
still comprehending the story. Like I used to tell parents that all the time. I'm like, if you find a book like as a family that you want to listen to in the car versus
yeah,
everyone ignoring each other, like,
yeah.
yeah, I think it's exactly the same as reading a book, you know?
Or do you think later on, though, for kids, they need to read because you need to learn the language, you need to learn the words that come out of that. Now, right now, like I
Yeah.
read like so many books over my life. Now I'm listening to it. The only reason why I went to it is just that my eyes get fatigued. Like I guess just when you get
Yeah.
older, like I have my reading glasses, and it's just a pain in the ass. So, yeah,
Same. Well, and I have a half-hour drive every day. So
yeah,
sometimes in the morning I'll do like Marco Polos with different people. And then usually on the way home, I am listening to an audiobook. Like I always have
Mhm.
one that's going. And then when we have our book club, because I'm part of the book club at school, like I always listen to those on audio because then I can get them done before the meeting.
There
I
you go.
still have our last book I haven't finished because I'm just not good anymore about sitting down and like physically reading a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for younger kids, they need to read the book because just to absorb the words and all that stuff.
Yep.
But now I think we're good, you know?
Yeah, I
And
think so
right
too.
now
Or
I'm
I
on,
think it's good for them to follow along while it's being read to them.
so yeah, so my daughter Chloe that has dyslexia and she had ADD and stuff like that. So we would do Audible at the same time as she would read the book and the physical
Yeah.
book. That way it was absorbed better and it was working very, very well. So
Yeah.
that's a little trick, you know?
So color me happy bricks. And Melissa was saying, yes, it counts. Very much
Yay!
it counts. Yep. And very passionate about it. So
Well,
yeah.
because what I like is that I can be in the Lego room. It's the same as my record player now, you know? So I listen to it and oh,
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
it's almost like that was fun. Hello?
Yeah, here we go. I
That
was trying
was-
to do that. Like,
I love that. Now I
yeah,
can see it. Yay! So
but I
yeah,
had
I've
to
got my
click on
record
every
player.
one. That's so weird.
I,
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've got my record player that I do that. And also Audible, what I do is that I don't put like I just have the Audible. It's downloaded and I don't have the internet. I don't have anything. So there's no distraction and it's in my room. So once in a while I put my music on. So I'm trying to step away from all the electronics, you know, and just
Yeah,
be with the Lego. And it's so much fun.
it is. I do that too. Like
Yeah.
when I do like walking on the treadmill and building, I usually have an
Yeah.
audiobook or a podcast if I can't find a good audiobook or I'm waiting. Because if you ever check them out from the library, like it'll be they're all back ordered and then like seven of
Yeah.
them will show up at the same time. It's so
That's the problem.
frustrating.
I know. Yeah.
But I like that too because it just helps me just be calm and focus
Yeah.
on the Lego. Since we talk about mental health, my mental health was in a tailspin this week.
Oh no.
Mainly because of a coworker who she doesn't like me. I don't know why.
Okay.
She doesn't like me, and no one can convince me otherwise because she talks to me in a very rude, irritated tone all the time. And unfortunately, the only time I really interact with her is when a student is in crisis.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
usually trying to help the student,
Yeah.
and it's really frustrating. So
Hey there.
I had that happen. It was a whole other story, but a whole other thing. I had a student who couldn't handle their emotions, and then they took it out by hitting one of my chairs, which knocked another kid's finger into the desk while I have
Uh-oh.
hardwood tables and desks. So he was screaming. That was happening with that other person. And then
So it's a lot. It's a
it
lot.
was a lot. And then my class before that, like, pretty much brought me to tears because they're just they were just being rude. They were just being really
Yeah.
rude. I was like, and I would tell it to any other fellow teacher. It is just a job. Don't let them get you down. Like,
Yeah.
and it's the end of the year, and it's, teachers have had it. Kids are already on summer break, but it was a lot. And so one thing
It's
I
a,
did
yeah.
is, have you ever EDMR? It's like where you do sound on each side. And so the Calm app has it. And I did a 5-minute, like, I put my chair as low to the ground as I could so my feet could just be on the floor. Put my
Yeah.
headphones, put my head down, and for 5 minutes I just listened to this sound, and it just like goes back and forth and like calms your nervous system.
Oh, very nice.
It was delightful. It was
So
absolutely
you found a technique, that's a perfect. And
yeah.
for that adult that you say might not like you, which is okay. You know what I've realized in life? My mom had told me that not everyone's gonna like you, not be everyone's cup of tea. However, you have to be nice and decent to
Thank
people.
you. Thank you.
Unless they're violent to you and there's something criminal, whatever. So that's the caveat.
And
And
if
or
it's
abuse.
an
Yeah.
issue, like
Yeah.
if I did something,
Yeah.
tell me so I can
Hmm.
tell you more than likely how wrong you are. Or I can fix it. Like, I've never worked solely in kindergarten through second grade. Is there something I'm doing that's wrong? Or is it a
That's it.
misunderstanding? Or are you just
So
not friendly with new people? Like,
if you're looking for my advice, this is what I would tell my kids. Like I would say, if there's bad apples everywhere, obviously, there's bad apples anywhere, and you might not want to be friends and stuff like that. But through my journey of work and all that stuff, there's some people that were like this, and I couldn't figure out like why am I rubbing them the wrong way? Because usually I don't do that and whatever. And one time they were having coffee, and I just went over and I said, "Hey, hi, can I sit down 2 seconds?" And you could see they were just not pleased and whatever. And they said, they I said, I feel like you don't really like me as much as other people and whatever. Can I ask if there's anything that could that I can do, or what did I do, or like something like that. I was just talking to them. That person starts crying. They had bigger effing issues than all of us. So I think this person is probably unhappy with their life. Something's happening, and it doesn't negate that to be nasty to you. But I'm saying if you take 2 seconds when she's like, just quiet or whatever, and you go, hey, and if she tells you to fuck off, then tell her to fuck off too.
yeah, exactly. Well, that's the song, what the fuck you
But
song that I like played
yeah,
in my
yeah.
stories this week. That was just playing in my head all day. Like, fuck you.
So she's probably got bigger issues than you
I'm
think.
sure there is something else going on, and
And she's taking it out on you, which
yes,
is
and it's
totally
hard to
wrong.
not like, oh, well, this happened one other time, so it's got to be me. There's something wrong with me. Not,
Mhm.
oh, Jody, look at all these humans that love you and are in your
Yeah.
life.
So
And
it's
I'm,
like,
yeah, I'll go ahead.
it's like my father-in-law he's still alive, but with dementia and stuff, like it feels like
Yeah.
we're missing him. It was always the people that see the cup half full or half empty or whatever, or full. So he was at a party. We invited a whole bunch of people. Let's say there's 50 people in the house. he would talk about the one person that didn't show up.
Yep.
And we're like, but
Yes.
we're all there for you. 49
Yes.
of us. Come on, you know? So
Yes.
I think that everyone loves you, Jody, and we know you're amazing. So this person is probably troubled by something and she's taking it out on you. So next time she says something to you, you say, no, you don't take it out on me.
Yep. I know
And
you're
that's
having a
it.
bad
You just say, you don't,
day.
you're having a bad day, deal with it on your own. If you need help, I'm there for you. And that's it.
Yep.
Walk
Yep.
away, you know?
Yeah. Well,
'Cause-
and the issue that happened was I was just asking about where this student who's had multiple issues in my classroom with losing her, well, there's no other way to say it, losing her shit and getting physical.
yeah.
Because of things like we're done with the activity for the day. Like it's very
Okay.
like dysregulated. So I was just like, where's her project? Because I
Yeah.
was taking a picture of every kid. It is in her room, ready to go home. It's up there. And I said, okay. And I go, I wasn't trying to start anything. She goes, I didn't
No.
say where. I was just telling you where it was. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's the tone. Yeah. It's the
It's
tone.
the tone. And it's
Yeah.
multiple times that this tone has been, and it's always when like I'm trying to interact with a student or trying to help. And so I don't know why, but it's just it's there, right? And I
Yeah.
it's just like,
It's not very professional of her.
no, no, it's not. So yeah, I'm just
It'll be
oh,
okay.
but
It'll be
here's the
okay.
kicker. Here's the kicker. The project that was upstairs in the room was never upstairs in the room. I found it Friday afternoon when I went to leave for the day.
Oh,
It was sitting right outside my classroom.
oh my goodness. Oh, yeah,
I went and
yeah.
walked it back to the student. I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
well, here it is." So
Well, the good news is you made it through the week.
I
So that's
made it through
amazing.
the week. I came home. I did some, calming breaths. I'm doing this to set myself up. We only have 18 days left.
It's incredible. Oh my goodness.
Like, just got to get through the last 18 days and then we're going to be golden. It's
Oh,
summer.
I'm going to ask you something. I forgot again. Where were they this weekend? Like Cody and Nick and Paige, the Red Bills. They were at Brick Cascade. Where is that?
That's in Portland.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
I'm almost positive it's in Portland.
okay.
Because Bricks Cascade is the one that like flip-flops the time of year, like
Oh,
earlier
okay,
spring, later spring. But yeah, Portland.
okay.
But someone jump in if I'm wrong. I know it was so fun seeing them, but at the same time, I'm like, my heart.
I was like, is that another one to add? But I'm like, now they're getting all. The problem is the season, it starts early, then it stops for a while, and then it goes back again. So there's one now, and then there's June, Chicago, then there's one in July, Texas, then there's Utah, then for us, there's Toronto. Like it gets all bunched up together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Ben. It's
Oh
hard
yeah.
not to let it go. Yeah.
So much you can do. It's worth it when you try to communicate, and that's great. But that's why I love Ben because he's always like,
Yeah.
"Here, do this, but don't do it if you don't want to."
No, that's it. That's it.
He's never a pushy friend. Yes, they said everyone's saying it's in. Yep, Mean People Suck, Oregon, Portland. I've heard it's a really good show. That people really like. This is one that they really enjoy. But yeah, it's
And the
hard.
one
Spring is hard.
Yeah, and the one in Texas too. A lot of people are talking about it, so I'm like,
Love
wow.
that one.
Unfortunately, it's all in the States for me. I'm like, my American money, Canadian money doesn't go far at all, at all.
Oh my gosh. So with all this going on this week, we also settled our contract and sadly it's just not
Mhm.
awesome for those of us
Oh,
who have taught for many years. It's not
oh,
a it's not a flat percentage increase, right? So it's a higher percentage if you're right in the middle and if you're down
okay.
where I am, it's the lowest percentage.
Oh, okay.
So so all of that and all the other stuff and end of the year, my sister is going hard on trying to get me to move to Texas. Like finding houses for me, calling me every day, telling me why what I could do for a second career.
Well, that might be fun, and you'd be close to your niece.
It
So
would be I absolutely couldn't teach in Texas for many, many reasons. They just wouldn't want me teaching there. I'm way too liberal for them, but also
Oh, okay.
they don't pay their teachers well, and their teachers aren't protected. Like they have
Okay.
no use. Sarah Johnson. Hold please.
Oh, that's
I'm on the
funny.
YouTubes.
Your niece is dying.
I know. I was just talking about you though.
Oh, were you saying I'm the best and you should move here?
That's exactly what I was saying, that you're the best and I should move there.
Did I hear she's dying? Is she okay? She just threw that
Leia, Callie is very sick.
Oh, no. She was gonna get better.
I love you.
She's only half sick. She's only got a fever on half of her body.
Okay.
Okay, Tylenol, Advil. I'm going in mommy mode now. Tylenol,
Mommy
Advil
mode
every 2 hours.
Annabelle says Tylenol, Advil, switch off every 2 hours.
Oh, she's fine. We're just trying to figure out which body parts we can keep of hers. Dude, I've been overeating for 3 days.
She's fine. I love you guys. I'll call you later. See, you just know with baby sister, like if I don't answer that, that would have turned into a thing. Like,
oh God, that was funny.
She is hilarious. Yeah. Callie, hopefully she doesn't jump on, but you know how some people, when they get sick, like me, she is 100% around me. I get very emotional when I'm sick. Like,
oh, okay.
I'm an inconvenience. Everyone hates me. I'm so sad. Like all the feels. And my sister was like, she's feeling that right now. Like she was, everyone hates me. And when everyone else is sick, they're nice. And you just left me alone.
Okay. You guys are a little bit drama queen. Okay.
Very dramatic. So it's been all the feels. So the texts have been between like, oh my gosh, is she okay? And oh my gosh, Sarah, I'm sorry.
Oh, Ben says move to Illinois instead. Texas is scary. It is scary. Oh, okay. So just Lego talk 2 seconds. This little packs a punch. I really, really like it. There's a new flower. So the little flower that's the same, but now it's in lavender. There's this beautiful leaf that comes down, like that cascades down. There's
a printed leaf is gorgeous.
Yeah, there's a printed part. There's the 2 axolotl. Like, yeah, it's very nice. For us, it was $12.99. So it's it's a nice little gift to give to somebody that's starting Lego. Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very good. That's one that I keep looking at, and I kind of want to get like multiple of it to make it into something. Yes, I just think it's so stinking cute.
Yeah. And one of the printed parts right now, I don't have my glasses, so I think it's a serpent. I think the little printed parts. So you got 4 of them, and you got little antlers. So yeah, I'm happy.
The only bummer from when we did the parts draft with the axolotl is we separated the antlers from the axolotls. So I got 5 axolotls, but I didn't get any of the cute antlers to go with them.
Okay, I'll bring you mine because I don't mind that they don't have antlers.
I think I have 2. I feel like that would be a really cute like mini mosaic to do a couple different mini mosaics with the axolotl, and then some kind of fun play on the word axolotl, like let me axolotl questions.
And Florida should be taken by the gators. Yeah, I agree. Yep. And it's so sad because as Quebecers, so in Canada, we've got the province of Quebec, and Quebecers, we basically just go to Florida. That was our thing. We go from June to school's out. We go from June to August, and it was the best place ever. And now people are going to Mexico and different places. It's so sad that they ruined it for all of us because we had such a good friendship with the people from Florida, but now it's turned.
It's scary.
Not everyone. 50%. I would imagine, like, you know.
But same with like Texas. Like there's parts of Texas I love. They are the kindest humans. Like, like genuinely polite, which even though we have Minnesota nice, you never see that here. Like I love being in Texas and being called ma'am all the time because they mean it in such like a respectful way. Where when they do it here, I'm just like, I am not that old. Shut up.
So Chelsea, you can move to Illinois. It's great and safe state there. Everyone can move here. Okay. So what I'll do is you guys move to Illinois, and then I'll go and do that 6-month thing. 6 months with Simon, 6 months over there, and then I keep my Canadian because I need to keep Canada in my heart.
Yes. And I think if you did that, like that would be good. You know, everyone needs time away from their loved
Yeah.
ones. Like it would be a
Yeah.
good balance. So
And I need time away from you guys.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll say something that, so you said that Texas, yes, there's some nice people. It's the same as when I went to Colorado, not Colorado, sorry, Utah, Salt Lake City.
Mhm.
Everyone talks about brick slopes, how nice it is. And I
Yeah.
have to say, I had a little bit of a hesitation because I have a gay daughter and I have a black husband and stuff. I got welcome. I don't know if it's just Salt Lake
Yes.
City, but everyone was really, really nice. I didn't feel any
Cool.
persecution and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I think it's just segregated, I guess, elsewhere. I didn't see it, which is doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but I was on the
Yeah.
lookout and it didn't happen. So I was like very happy.
Yeah. I do know some people though who ran into things that
Okay. Yeah.
pretty miserable there. I think that's just not a very welcoming community sometimes, which sucks. Like when you don't, but it's kind of the same as like with Texas. Like certain communities would never feel like ever
Mhm.
know that they're safe there. Like I was talking to Justin and Ben, and Justin goes, I would love for you to move to Texas, and I don't ever want to recommend anyone move to Texas.
See, that's the thing. Yeah.
And part of like, you know, Texas is like my sister, she's like money wise, like they don't pay state taxes. So, and I'm like, that would be a huge benefit. But Justin was pointing out, he's like, yeah, you pay a lot in taxes, but you also take care of everybody in Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we protect our neighbors. We have this whole new thing for paid leave, like where everyone can get paid leave. And, but we pay for that because we
Yeah.
do. We feel very strongly about like taking care of
Community. Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Where he's like, in Texas, we don't feel that way. I'm like,
See, that's
okay.
wrong because that's the whole concept of Canada. So that's why we pay high taxes. That's why we do this. It's a community. That's why we have free healthcare. Everyone helps each other. And now it's seeping into what's mine is mine, and you don't help neighbors and you don't help the community. Oof, it's dangerous, you know?
It is because everyone's going to go through something where they're going to need help. So why don't we just all be nice right now?
Yeah.
Jeez, just eat sunshine and poop rainbows, people.
Salt Lake is definitely more on the liberal side, but Greater Utah is rough. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Also,
Yeah.
it's like it's the Disney effect. When you go to Salt Lake City, I think I go to a convention. Basically,
Yep.
I go from the airport to the hotel to the convention. I don't do much around there, and then so you're in a bubble, and you're in a little
Yeah.
bubble, and then you're safe, and then you go back home. So it's not the real Utah, you know?
That's a really good point because when we travel, we are in the like hospitality industry. So we get the
Yeah,
best of the best plus we're
like
around some of the greatest humans ever because we're around
that's it.
Lego.
Everyone loves us. We're everyone's cup of tea.
Everyone's like, I love that lady. They love
I
this
think
Lego lady life. They don't snap at me.
I'm not
Although,
going to say the name of the person, but in all my years of conventions and stuff like that, there was one person that was really rude to me, and I've always remembered it. And again, it's something that's weird because everyone's been so kind to me, and I remember the bad person,
yep,
which is
yep,
bad.
we do because we're just like not used to it. Like which is a million good things happened last week, right? But what
Mhm.
did I hold on to? Can I
Yeah,
tell you what a good thing that happened last week? It was
good,
awesome. My kindergartners made their own castles. And
nice.
I took a ton of pictures without their faces so I can share them, but they had a whole castle unit with their reading curriculum. And Nicole and I were like, why don't we have them build castles with us? So we collected the cube tissue boxes for every single kid. And
Oh,
every kid
wow.
got their own box, their own piece of flat cardboard, and then they could use toilet paper tubes or whatever. Oh, they're so freaking cute. Like
So creative too. That's the thing. Oh, wow.
And we had talked about wrecking balls in their science unit. And so one boy was like, because I talked about how cannonballs were used because that's the only way you could knock down castle walls. So he built a cannonball, and then like all his friends wanted to build cannonballs, and they're like, I want it to be just like Jet.
Oh, I love that.
So stinking
Oh,
cute. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. So they started taking them home on Thursday and Friday, and like they're just so proud of their little.
Good.
Yeah,
They should be.
they should. It makes me happy. And
Especially now that we've got everything digital and stuff like that. I'm so glad that they could use Kleenex boxes and toilet paper rolls and just enjoy themselves and make art,
yes, and absolutely no technology. And I am, as someone who was the tech coordinator and all that, I am definitely feeling I'm over us using so much technology. I really am.
Mhm.
Like our
Yeah.
babies need a break from it. Because I have kids, and hopefully with these kindergartners that started with us in STEAM early, we won't have so much of it. But I have some second graders who it's like, well, what do I have to do? Like, how do I do it? And I'm like, you use your imagination. But
It's
what do I
so hard.
do? How can you show me how to do it? No, because I need you
No.
to use your imagination. Like,
So my daughter-in-law, Chloe's girlfriend, works in a daycare, and she takes care of kids that are under 3 years old. And you'd imagine that they haven't been introduced to technology, but you could see that basically if they do the iPad or whatever, they're already on it. They're already moving
yeah,
everything on it. So at the daycare, there's a ban. Nobody has anything. The only time they'll have something is if they have like a movie or something like that. But
yep,
oh my goodness, she was so surprised how some kids were just like, don't take it away, and starts crying. And then she's like, oh, some parents are you, and I'm not judging parents. Every parents is different and stuff like that. You do what you can, you do what you must. But oh my goodness, when you're addicted to your iPad and you're two,
yes. And then it's hard to get out of that, like
wean them off,
gratification. Like they want quick,
I,
quick,
I
quick. Whatever.
remember.
Yeah.
I remember
It's
with the girls when Simon was away, and then I would put Dora on. So for me, my generation, basically my kids, they would watch TV. So you would put them in front of the TV, and that's what you would do. And I'd
yep.
feel guilty and whatever, but sometimes you have to do it.
You do. Yep, you do. Well, and we were raised that way, but look at what you're saying, like Dora. So where they're purposely getting another language, like, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Versus, okay, we're going to watch all the, I don't know, YouTube's probably going to kick us off for saying this, but watching all these YouTubers, like, what are they learning from that? Or is it just to watch someone open things or, I don't know, like, it's just it makes me sad. Like, I know Sesame Street's not a thing anymore. Like, even though you can
I
still watch
love
it. But like when we do our cute little Batty Bats in October, I always play the Batty Bat song from the Count from Sesame Street, and the kids have no
Oh,
idea who it is. They're like, "Is that Elmo?" I'm like, "That
it's
is
the
Count."
Count Dracula.
It was long before Elmo, my friends, long before. And you will now sit down, and I will sing this song to you because I used to work at the Sesame Street store, so I know every word.
Oh my goodness. So this week, no, last week, my friend, I don't know if I told you last week, but she went to the Price is Right, the game, but it came to Ottawa. So the game show was the same as and we recognize all of my colleagues, the age gap, because we were all in our 40s or 50s,
Yeah.
and one person's 30, and we were like talking about the Price is Right. When you were sick you were sick, you
Yes.
stayed home, you watched the Price is Right. And he would go like, "Why would you watch that?" I'm like, "No, your mom would put that on while she's making
Yes.
lunch. Usually for us, it was around 11, whatever. And then you'd
Yep.
have the show at the showcase and all that stuff. Bob Barker, neuter your pets, and whatever. And then he was looking at us, going, "I don't get it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, forget it."
It was that saltine crackers and 7-Up. Like that was your get sick. That's how you got through the day when you were sick as a kid. And for me, I still like to watch The Price is Right, but like my dad was a car salesman, right? So whenever he was home, because he like every other day went into work late because then he worked until like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like if he was home when The Price is Right came on, it was so much fun because then he'd be like, "That idiot. Of course it's not that much." Like he would know the price of every car every time. It's like, oh my God, I love
Oh, I
it.
love that. So she had a great time. Apparently, it was filled to the rim. Like there was so many people. They didn't get selected, but there was about 10 people that got selected. And one person got a car, one person got a whole showcase, one person got a trip. And it was exactly the same, not with anybody, a famous host or anything, but apparently they did 2 nights. So next year, if they ever come back, I'm going to go and I'm going to get dressed up and get selected.
Oh my gosh. And you will, because you're the perfect. Yeah. And Ben, I totally like,
Yeah.
because I
As
know
long as there's
setting
limits.
is so hard for parents. because it's hard for us, but that's why we have to do it, right? Because
Yeah.
if they learn young enough that they can put their device away, it's almost like they need permission to say, I'm not allowed to have this right now, because then it takes the stress off of feeling like you have to be on your phone all the
Yeah.
time. Like, and
Yeah.
if we learn it young enough, we can get out of that habit, which is what we need to do.
That's why I meant I'm not saying that. Trust me, I had my kids in front of the TV and everything, and if we had phones, I would have done it. It's just that, like you said, with boundaries, with
Yeah.
limits. Hey,
Yep.
Wayne. Hey.
Well, and that's a lot of like, we have the not you for you, buddy. We have the common sense media curriculum that we teach, and it's and a
Okay.
lot of people are like, I don't want you teaching my kid digital citizenship, because they're like, why are you teaching them how to use devices? I'm like, it's exactly the opposite.
Oh, it's the opposite.
We're
Yeah.
teaching them how to take no screen time. We're teaching them how, when they're on a device, to calmly be able to put it away when someone tells them it's done. Like, we do a whole lesson on that of, okay, Mom,
Adults could have that too.
right? Like, yeah, I'm like, this is important stuff that we're teaching. And yeah,
Jerry Springer. Oh, I remember it. And they always did the. Isn't he the one that did the? If you were their child or something, the
yes.
DNA test.
Oh no, that was Maury.
Oh, Maury. Sorry, that for me it was Maury.
Yeah.
You are not the father. Sorry, not Jerry Springer.
Oh my God.
So I want to talk about Wayne. He had on display this weekend a beautiful scene and mock that he did with an Ewok. I don't own any Ewoks. I think it looks so cute, like a little forest and everything. That was so much fun.
Did you see the brick built Ewok? The scaled up Ewok?
Did I? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. We just had it in our store yesterday because it came with the May 1st stuff. And we only get so much May 1st stuff. We don't get all of it. But there's a brick built Ewok that is freaking adorable, and it's like would fit in perfectly right above you on that shelf. Yeah. And then there was another one.
Are you trying to sell me things? I've got
I am, because I looked at it and I said,
no.
Well, Annabelle's gonna have to buy that. Like,
oh no, not good. No,
because you have to. You like the Star Wars, and
I do.
Scaled up figure. So
scaled up, I'm in. If I have to cut something off or whatever, so you know what I realized? I bought the what's it called? Oh, Snow White, like that little house and whatever. I don't enjoy it. I'm just gonna resell it. Like I've
heard a lot of people saying that. Like, they're just not.
It's beautiful. It's great, but it just sits there doing nothing. So I prefer selling it, buying something else that I enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And that's where I'm giving myself a whole hell of a lot of permission to be like, this is just me in general. Like, and maybe some of you don't have to do this, but especially as someone who lives by myself, because I don't have a mate to say, okay, this is why I'm doing this. Like, I have to talk myself through, like, it's okay that we're going to get rid of these things, or it's okay if today we only vacuum, organize the bedding, like getting myself more and more like, and I think part of it's that we've talked about, like, I'm 50 and I don't care anymore. Like, if my whole house is going to be decorated by Lego, I don't care what you think. Like,
that's
for a long time I lived in like, oh, what when people come over, what are they going to think? Well, first of all, I don't let people come to my house. I don't like people.
And if they do, you're in your own space and they shouldn't judge you. So there you go.
Oh, Wicked, Jody, it's been out for a bit. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I don't know the Star Wars, but did you see the picture of me with the lightsaber?
Yes.
I'm a Star Wars.
Ben, I didn't want to say it. I was like, I knew it was out. I just didn't buy it yet. But I was like, I don't want to.
I was all excited about it. Don't.
I was like, is there another one?
Don't so bad. It's not new.
Okay, so I was like, okay, the Ewok thing, whatever. Okay, but Wicked, yes.
Okay. Is that the orange, like, trash can looking thing?
No, I'm not even helping you there. Oh, that was funny. I was like, I think she's talking about that one, but I didn't want to say it.
Annabelle, you were talking about the the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs set, right?
Yes, at the
Yeah.
cottage. It's very nice. It's just that it doesn't fit in my city. It's just, it takes a lot of valuable real estate, and I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Well,
going to do. I'm going to go through and look at things and then sell the ones, and then just so that I can buy new stuff, and refresh,
well, and for me, like the Simpsons house was my first set. And I always felt like, oh, I have to rebuild it someday because it was my first set. But again, the Simpsons house doesn't fit into a city, like,
Mhm.
which is what I really do. I want to have a pretty lit up city. That's what
Yeah.
I want. So, like, why am I making it harder?
Yeah.
Why do they make things so hard? I don't understand.
And it's weird. I'm going to say something controversial, but
Oh, yay.
and since I've kind of ruined my city and then downsized, I don't know if I enjoy my city anymore. I think I like having my upscale. I like having my brickheads. I like my minifigures. I like building mocks. So I think I'm evolving. I'm like, it used to be a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even buy the new modular. Like, I haven't bought the library. I haven't bought the oh no, not the library, the one, the museum. I haven't bought the latest modular. I'm like, maybe I'm over it. I don't know.
Yeah. And that's okay, because I think some people make it feels, especially when you're in the community, like, oh, this is what you have to do. And now, like, if you're a modular person, you have to be a modular person forever. Or you could just buy what you like.
That's not what I'm doing.
It's
I'm buying what I
modular that
like.
comes out, and you're like, yeah, I really like that. Then great.
It's
Yeah, I would
kind
start
of freeing, and I've admitted to everyone my grocery store will be a friend's grocery store. I love friends. I like them. Even the little figures, I don't mind them. I love the colors. I love the food. I love everything about it. So
printed
yeah,
tiles.
yeah.
There's been so many conversations I've had with different people at the store and just in general about how awesome the Lego Star Wars, or not,
She's
the
so
friend
bad.
sets are, because the
Yeah.
parts and the pieces and the animals. Oh my gosh, the animals are so
The
adorable.
animals, the colors, there's less stickers. Like, anyways, I like them. Totally. I've been calling my purchases. Yeah. Same.
Limited
And
space.
also, yeah, it's space. It's sometimes I was in a mushroom phase. I'm less in a mushroom phase,
Is it because I tried to make you that mushroom craft and it?
Yes. I'm hoping to get back to my mushroom phase, but you ruined it for me.
Please don't make me any other gifts. Oh, yeah, Sassy's been selling a lot. She's been, and I said something probably inappropriate, but I don't know what it was, Melissa. But you're always
Oh,
there for the giggle.
that's what she said. I don't know for what. Yeah, so
We
it's still the
got
backlog. Yeah.
the Office set back in, and some of the guys were like, "Why do we keep getting these sitcom sets?" I'm like, to be fair, we also sell them. Like, they come in and then they're gone. So people are interested, but it can never be in there without me bragging that I met the
Yes, like JJ, my friend.
I'm like, and then we were having the conversation about boxes and how when I said, I want you to sign this, he was kind of like, you just opened the box. I'm like, well, I'm not
Yes.
buying this for not. So and I'm sure I've told you guys this before, but he signed my book. That's what she said.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
But I'm the same as you. I open boxes. I play with modular. So that's why I think Melissa was saying she doesn't know where to start to sell this stuff. I would have to basically check to see if all the parts are there or sell it as is with a discount, because I've pilfered from all of all this stuff. So right now I'm going to stick with what I have, and then we'll see what happens,
Yeah. For sure. I have a bunch of dirty sets that weren't mine that someone donated, but a lot of them are still put together. I need to wash it, go through, because as I opened one of them, there was the bard, is that what they put over the horses and during the night's time castle? It looks like a blanket over the horse. Anyway, I showed it in our group chat for work, and they're like, that's worth $20, like that one little horse. I'm like, oh,
What?
Well, I'm going to start going through this collection, and I'll be bringing it in to get my credit, because what I really want, I walk by that Dalmatian puppy multiple times a day at work, and I just Love him. He's so
Love,
damn cute.
love him. They're again my favorite row. I think I can just do that. And I've said it. Brickheads. Like today, I posted about an upcoming brickheads that are coming for Toy Story, and it was Alice in Wonderland. Oh my God! Can you imagine a room full of brickheads? Oh, I love brickheads. All printed, good
It was
price,
really,
everything good.
it was funny to me when Emily from Lego Masters like
Yeah.
discovered brickheads and then she wanted all of them. Like,
Mhm.
okay, now I like brickheads. But you know, if you don't get on it, like, right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy with that. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna start maybe selling modulars, which I'll see if I want to sell them or not. I did
Yeah.
stay in Rebel and I missed it, and now I'm selling it back, and I'm already maybe I didn't really miss it. Okay, so
Oh,
okay,
interesting. Okay.
this is perfect, Ben. You're gonna be our guinea pig, and then I'm not gonna sell right away. And if you think you're rebuying, I'm gonna leave them there.
There you go.
Actually, I've been doing a lot what Ben says. I bought these buckets. They were like storage bins for $5 at Walmart on sale, and they're transparent. And I've been putting a lot of my sets as is, just like that, not even parting out, and putting them under a table or in my closet, and that
Yeah.
works. That way, they're out of the mind. And then if I'm like, oh, I should bring them back out. So I'm doing a little bit of a hybrid right now. Yeah.
Yep, same. And I have this really weird, like my closet in my master bedroom is just odd. Like I can never figure out a good configuration for things. And there's this big area that's like over where my steps are.
Okay.
That's just this big wide area. And finally the other day I was like, why don't you put your backlog there? Why,
Oh,
like, why does it have to be in the Lego room? Why don't you put it in there where it's easier to get at? Because where I have it in the Lego room, it's hard to get at. And once I take one thing down, everything else tumbles.
that
And then
makes
I
sense.
can do more parts and stuff in here. It's like,
That
oh, yeah,
makes sense.
why don't I do that? So that was part of today's cleaning, was getting that started.
Nice.
Yeah. It'll be a project. It's not going to happen quick.
Decluttering Lego. Yeah, we're all doing that. I think it's like spring Lego cleaning, you know.
Yeah.
The
I
only
feel
thing
like,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
oh no, you go ahead.
The only thing that I've kept current is my minifig wall. I've enjoyed it from beginning to end. I enjoy tremendously. I get great joy from it. And my wall of parts, like my wall of parts is now full, and it's just like all my printed parts, all my minifigs, sig fig from you guys, all my parts. That has never changed. I love it. That's my go-to. You know, if I had nothing else, that would be that.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever seen your wall of parts. I've seen your like printed tiles.
So I have a wall of, okay, we're going in. Hold on. I don't know if you could see.
I
So
love
it's my
that.
wall of parts. Yeah. So I love
That's
my
amazing.
wall of parts.
I
Oh,
love it.
what did I do? Okay. So that one, because it's visually appealing. Whenever I have a new part, I put it there. I check for different colors. All my animals are on one, so they're all 48 by 48. There's all my animals, all my printed parts, all my colors, my flat pieces, my printed pieces. Like I try to separate them out. That's my favorite wall.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm. Wayne,
Yeah,
do you
I
have
like
my sig fig?
my
Yes, I do. Yes, I
I
do.
like my
Which is,
6-bit wall, but I need to update it. And I've only been
yeah.
saying that for like 2 years.
The only thing is, I did make new stickers for Chicago, so you guys will all be receiving new stickers. And
Yeah.
Bianca sig fig. Yeah, Bianca has
Oh,
a sig fig now. Yeah.
yay! Oh my gosh. That's exciting.
Yeah. Right now, she's
Oh,
living her best life. Trust me. In Turks and Caicos, my sister, she keeps
is
sending
she?
stuff.
Gosh, I
You
can't
remember
even imagine.
when we were young, you had to send proof of life to people, like
Yeah.
you'd have a newspaper and whatever. This time, she's just sending me pictures of her with like a margarita or something in the beach, and God's sakes, she's living her best life.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Good for her, though. We all need that. Life goes too fast, so treasure those fun moments.
Mm-hmm.
And through sets, see if they're complete and fixing. Bring her BAM or eBay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to decide because, like, I like bringing mine to BAM, but I also know, like, I'd probably get more if I did, like, Facebook Marketplace or something like that, because I could say, like, this is the price where if I
Yeah.
bring it to BAM, you get a percentage of the price. So But also sometimes it's nice just to get them out of the house.
Yes, that's the thing. And you guys have that. I don't have a store like that. So we have to do the old school Facebook Marketplace, or we have like a sell place. It's called Kijiji. So we do that. Or I was thinking Chicago, I signed up for the garage sale again. Last year I sold all the little motor, or the year before, and the little mushrooms. And so I have some little stuff that I can travel with, and maybe I'll sell, So
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
that's nice. And hopefully it's not as smelly as it's been in the past.
Oh, it was like a gym. Ugh. Oh my God. Lots of falls at the end of a day.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that was when I did the garage sale one year. I was like, oh, it's a lot.
Yeah. It's pungent, let's say.
Yes, it's pungent. Well, and
So yeah.
not everyone can go up to their room, right? Because not everyone's staying there, I suppose.
I was lucky enough when I got the room, then that way I would go back and then you'd add deodorant a little bit, spruce up and whatever. So that was great. But since I'm going to be now with you guys a little bit further away, I'm going to have to watch out for that. I'm going to bring an extra sweat. Actually, It doesn't matter. If everyone stinks, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Have fun, Wayne. Get some good stuff.
Bye.
I just need it out immediately. I'm dreading dusting and the modulars. Yes, the dusting. Oh.
The dust for the minifigures is horrible. Like, I must say, I have my little makeup brush and I try to do that. It would be better if they were all on display, like in display cases. Then you just brush the display case. But I've too far gone now. There's too many.
I know. And they're so fun. Like, I like those frames like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just once in a while you have to go close and you're going, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
I didn't realize it was like that.
No.
Yeah.
The good news is I play with them, so that's why they get moved around a lot and then I lose accessories. So now I've gotten back to putting the accessories back with the minifigure, because or else it was very messy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yep. Because then we like, oh, I know you have an accessory. I just don't know where it is.
Well, because I use everything.
It's in a pile of things somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Am I making like a foot here? What am I making? I don't know. The paw?
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. That's the lot, so I think I actually don't know what that is. Oh well. I'm just building it.
The feet.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah. Oh my God, it's long. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I won't finish that today. If I leave it here for next week, then we'll be perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to do that with the cat because I cleaned off everything from last week that I was working on.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay, I'll just build this one until it's done, and then
I might do that.
For sure. I do not know about agriculture and permaculture. I know one of those words. I don't know what permaculture means. Also, I have no idea how to part out my drawer with all my parts and whether to just give in to my overwhelmed brain and chuck the drawer in the car and bring. I mean, yeah. BAM's not going to give you. That's where it would be better to like sell parts to like a lug or something like that, because people are going to want certain parts. Where if you bring it to BAM, they're just going to take it as bulk, and they'll give you like $1 per gallon.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
And what was the other word that you said? Do you know?
Table Bloom said, do you know agriculture and permaculture?
I actually, agriculture, yes, but permaculture, a perm?
Perm? Those bad apples could be rotten tomatoes turned into beautiful black golden vermicompost. Does that mean they're going to go away? Because that would be nice.
And that's composting, though.
Yeah, composting. I know what that is.
That's what she said. Yeah, because I thought it was going to be a quick one, and it wasn't. I didn't realize there was so many pieces. I was supposed to build it with Bianca, and then she left. She left me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what I've got so far.
Okay, this is what I got so far. So yeah, it's not the although I did finish the other one. So this is the one that finished and that one. So
Okay, permaculture is a sustainable design system that integrates agriculture, ecology, and a community, aiming to create self-sustaining, protective environments. Okay.
is she talking about, or he or she, is she talking about our cult?
Our cult, where we're gonna have
Our
a permaculture.
community.
We'll just
So
take
we'll
care of
need
each other. Someone's gonna need to do that because all I can do is like throw stuff in the oven. Like I can't
So I'm a good
garden.
gardener, but I didn't know about all of that. So I do compost and stuff. So that's good. And I do my own vegetables, and it's pretty organic because the soil hasn't been used with any pesticides since like 10 years. And I only use good stuff. But that's as far as I know. I know it grows in it, but wow, we need you in our cult.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't do a lot with that. I'm just not good at it.
We need a chef. We need somebody that sings well. So that, oh yes, that could be Andre. Andre will be our night singer at night, like a lounge singer. We need
Yes.
that.
Oh, Andre could
Yeah.
keep us. Is
We
he
need
gonna be
somebody for club. Actually, don't know. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
either? That should be something we should learn because it would
Yes.
be lovely to see him again. Of course,
He's,
obviously.
he's amazing.
Yeah. Of course, Melissa, we're here for you. Thanks for letting us pick your brains. Yeah.
Especially Jody knows because you've got the store there. Me, unfortunately, with parts, I always get ripped off. So I always give it to charity or to Lego clubs or something because we don't make any money off it.
Yep. I do a lot of like, okay, this I'm going to bring into BAM to sell. Then there's the like, this is what I'm going to do for school. This is what I'm going to try to sell. And like our lug has, their own Discord and stuff. So I'll like, hey, I have a bunch of these parts if anyone's interested. Yeah. So it's multiple avenues to try to get the best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I hope
me.
somebody makes one in Ottawa. Like that'd be amazing. Either in Ottawa or Montreal, that'd be close to us. At one point, I wanted to build one to create one, but the problem is it's like $500,000. Like I'd have to mortgage the house and stuff like that. It's in this economy and stuff like that. Oof, So
Yeah.
it's very dangerous.
It is kind of surprising though that they don't have any in Canada.
We have one. No, we have one in Toronto that opened up.
Okay.
But it's like 5-6 hours away, and then we have one in St. John, which is on the East Coast, so that's really far away. So we've got, I think, so far, if I don't get me wrong, maybe 2. I'd have to look it up if there's new ones.
Yeah, maybe it'll be like here though, because they were all over the United States, but not here in Minnesota, and then now we have like 10, I think. Like it just blew up like crazy.
It just takes one person that's close to retirement, that's gonna, that has enough money to once I think it's built, I think they make money. I think.
Yeah. I think so. It's got to be somewhat successful.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to just be smart about it, I'm sure. Like I always do enjoy talking to the owner of just like certain decisions, like why he does things a certain way.
Yeah.
And he's like, because like, this is what this only costs me this much, but this is what this costs. I'm like, oh, okay.
The behind the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah. Like me, he's like, if I have you go do an event, but no one, one person shows up, like I'm paying your salary for that, your hourly wage. And then, anything that we give away, like it's got to balance out with like, is that creating new customers or not? I'm like, that makes sense. That totally
That's the thing is that you'd have to become a business person and not a Lego fan. So you'd have to go in with a business mind because I would be just going in like giving everything away. I'd be poor by the end of the month,
Yeah. And that's where I feel like I bring the like what I know about the community, but that's one thing I love about our stores. We've got our Star Wars nerd, we've got our castle nerd, we've got the Eiffel nerd. Like we've all got kind of our own little like in on the Lego world, and it just, I don't know, we all kind of teach each other about it, which is pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Education. I'm trying to grow in food service, botanicals, and equine to help with mental health and whole health. Light and soil.
Equine, so I guess that's horses.
Yeah.
Soil energy fundraising with grant scholarship outreach, advertising, team collabs. Very cool.
Yeah, I know she's trying to do a lot with the serious play. She's been talking about
Okay.
that. The Lego serious play, which
Mhm.
I signed up for and then paid for and then never finished the classes. And then it
didn't work out.
Yeah, didn't work out. If it would just
It
let me
happened.
keep it instead of expiring it, that would be delightful. But
Yeah.
no.
So you'd have to pay again, I guess.
Yes, and I get
Ooh.
it. They're trying to make money, but dumb.
It's all about money.
It's all about the money. Oh, friend, that hour
Okay.
like flew by.
It flew by today. Flew by.
Yeah.
So I did one side. So yeah, I think that's the bottom. Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm working on the legs. I don't.
Yeah, we're both not.
Oh, maybe that makes sense. If it's the
That makes
feet,
sense. That makes sense.
So I've
This
got
was really delightful.
one baby. This is like the best start to the week.
It really is. The screen I say this, I don't have anything traumatic. Like everything seems to be good right now. I shouldn't have said this. I think it looks like a quiet week. So
yeah, good.
hopefully.
Well, and I feel like, yep, lost it. Like we say it every week, but just like it is the best way to start the week. Like it just, I was excited about this all day long. Like, okay, then I'm going to take a little break. And this new time is so perfect because now I still have hours left to get stuff done. Or like I'm going to put my new vacuum cleaner together because I'm totally grown up. I'm going to vacuum and then I'm going to play video games.
I'm going to take off my bra. So that's how I'm going to leave it.
Oh my God, me too.
I love you. Thank you, everyone. Sorry I had to end it that way. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say. This was a good Lego chat. We haven't had like a really good Lego chat like this in a while. So, all right, y'all. We love you. Have a good week. Reach out if you need a friend.